this is going to be where our accordion is. Now, like I said, I got this a little bit messy here, but that's all right. I'll go on ahead and be covering it up anyways. So, but I am going to get my better, definitely, let me get my X-Acto knife out and get my better knife. Don't use the cheap ones on this. So the thing that we want to do next is we want to get in here and we want to fill this with a piece that's going to slide in here to lock it in for us, and that's going to lock our page in, okay? So I'm going to go on ahead, do a little bit more measuring. Okay, so we got this like just under an inch. So I think if I cut strips at like 3/4 of an inch, I'm going to be okay. So I've got a bunch of this scrap paper from like the print and cut era. So I'm going to go on ahead and I'm just going to cut these at 3/4 of an inch. And then the goal is to have it slide in here. I may have to do a 1/2 inch, but we'll see if we can get in. Nope, 3/4 is good. And we want to get that up nice, as close to the edge as we can. And I'll just snip this with my scissors. And then we're just going to take this flap and I'm going to glue the whole flap down. And with the bigger pieces, I'm not going to glue the whole flap down because I want to have, I can make little pockets out of these. I can add another piece of paper here. There's so much we can do, but we want to glue them down. If we add another piece of paper, then obviously, we'll be missing out on this part. But this is also the area where you can put your, you can put all kinds of things in here. There's a couple of our pages. I made sure that the 12 was on top. So that is looking really, really good. So for this one, I'm going to use my clips and I'm just going to clip them together on all 4 sides so that when I do my cuts, they are in alignment with each other. Okay? So here we go. We'll do our measurements at the top. That works out good. And as you see, our pages are starting to come together for the journal. So I'm going to keep going until I reach the finish. With these, I'm probably only going to glue the side pieces here so that we have a little pocket going on. I think that will be nice. That looks pretty darn cool. I might clean up some on the bottom, but I'm not sure. I just really like the way that it's laying. And it looks really cool. I want to show you the back, how this accordion works, because what I love about it is as you add to your pages, this expands. You know what I mean? So you end up having a lot of room here to actually make a bigger journal. So I love that about this accordion journal. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna attach these pieces onto my yellow pieces, and then from there, get this out. I'm gonna clean up my mess first, but from there, how we'll end up doing this is this will get attached to our panels. So I'll have this attached to the panels here, and this will get attached here. So the binder part, the center here, doesn't actually get attached to the spine, and that's what I like about it. So this can breathe and expand. Yeah. So and we have a whole inch that we could grow with this, and we could fill this up nice. All right, so I'm gonna clean up my mess, and the next step here is going to be putting it into the folder. I did also want to putting it into our cover. But I did also, before I do that, really quick, I want to point out right here, there was one where I put an extra fold in there, and that's where we can put, I want to put like a nice thick journal that she can take out, and it's going to hold it there because we got a good 1/4 inch. So, okay.